Good Sunday morning, everybody. Sunny out. It's this morning got up and having babies. Yeah, Sue had a baby. No,
Not me.
Sue didn't have a baby. No, we having Molly babies this morning. We've been having some guppy babies. This morning we had Molly babies. It's exciting, you know, but they don't all make it, you know. Baby fish Sunday. Yeah, that's it. Baby fish Sunday. So yeah, you chase them out and trying to get them into the little trap so they don't get ate up. A couple of them got sucked in the filter. And so good morning, Ron. How you doing? So yeah, I got up this morning and been running around here trying to get the chat ready, and then also trying to catch babies. I think I caught 5, so I'm gathering this morning. So we've got about 20 babies right now trying to raise up. So it's a fun thing. So yeah, it looks nice out today. They say less chance on Sandy too. Yeah, hey, hi Sandy. They say less chance of any rain today. We got rain right before about an hour before the race was supposed to start yesterday. Big rain came here. Generally, if the rain comes here, it goes right over through Daytona by the Speedway. It's about 15 miles down the road.
Speaking of going right over us, going to Daytona, it's all about the...
In a minute. Okay. Good morning, Google.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Google, good morning.
Hi, Lucky Dog. The time is 8:01 a.m. Right now in DeLand it's 74 and mostly sunny. Today, there'll be scattered thunderstorms with a forecasted high of 88 and a low of 72. Have a nice day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, back to what Sue was talking about. She says, speaking of going over, we were watching the race, and you know they were going through all the hoopty-dow when they first start, the openings, and getting ready to do the patriotic stuff, and we heard something rambling. Oh, it must be a motorcycle.
Big roar.
Big roar. Like, what the heck is that? It must have been a motorcycle. Well, then Sue and I go, oh, I wonder if it's the Jets going over for the flyby, and so just a couple minutes later, here comes the Jets over the Speedway. You know, did the flyby. So they haven't come over this way for a while. But they used to do that all the time, and so that's what it was. The Jets went over the house.
A couple of F-22s.
Yeah, I think they're F-22s, and then a couple minutes later, you know, you'll see them. They do the flyby over the Speedway. So then Sue went outside and hung out there, and then she could hear way up high. They were probably coming in for a landing when they came over. When they went back, they were up higher. So she could hear them up there, so she heard them go back by when they was heading back. Did you say you knew what Air Force Base they came
Tyndall,
from?
out of near
Pensacola,
Destin,
up northwest up in the Panhandle, and so that's what they did. They were coming in for the flyover, and then she heard them go by. So that was kind of cool.
I wish I'd have been out there because that would have been so cool to see her get on video. But it was a huge roar and rumble. Yeah,
I've seen it before. One time the Stealth went over here, and the Stealth, I watched it on TV, and pretty soon the Stealth went over the house. So depending on what direction they're coming from, a lot of times the flyby will come right over the house here. So that was kind of cool yesterday. The race was pretty big wreck fest. It's I don't know, the Jones guy, I don't know, kids, won it. That wasn't my favorite. I would rather have seen Harvick or who else was up front there? Casey Kane or one of them win it, you know. Martin Truex.
Martin Truex was second.
He was second.
I thought he won there, but they said it would have been his first.
Yeah, I mean,
restrictor plate win.
It was an interesting race. I mean, because there was a lot of crashes. It was a bang up festival, you know, and it tickled me. They always, whenever Junior would take the lead, everybody in the stands, you know, jumps up, yeah, and they don't have him anymore. He was announcing, and so when Jimmy Johnson, they stood up when Jimmy Johnson took the lead. So the Junior Nation is no longer have their guy to have to listen to him on the TV now, you know.
And poor Jimmy isn't able to finish a race anymore. He keeps wrecking out. He got right down close to the end and then got wrecked out.
Yeah, isn't that weird? I mean, Jimmy won everything. Now Jimmy can barely finish a race, you know. And that change how that changes, you know. Did he get worse or older? I don't know what happened. Everybody else get better, but
It was a wreck fest.
it was a wreck fest. You know, too many damn kids in it now. It's no fun.
That's
Yeah.
what it
Sorry,
is.
kids, but us old folks, we lack us old folks. You know.
Hey, there's breaking news. They report that 2 of those soccer kids have been rescued.
Oh,
from the
good.
cave.
So they rescued.
The rescue's underway. 2 boys have confirmed to be rescued from there.
Well, that's
so
good.
far.
Yeah, they. I don't know what they were done down in the damn caves, anyways. But anyways, they all.
They were hiking and they got lost.
I know, but I don't know what they were doing in those damn caves, anyways.
So
Like I said,
got you there.
you know. So you know, I hope they all get rescued, and it looks like 2 of them did. So they're going to save some of them. One of the divers died.
The divers died, lack of oxygen.
Yeah. So what are you up to, Ronnie? Yeah, I know you're getting ready to. You leaving tomorrow to go up to see your friend. I figured maybe you're getting ready for that. So, just wonder what you up today. Today I'm gonna go get a little 10-gallon aquarium to raise babies. I was gonna get one yesterday and I didn't. I should have just picked one up. You know. So that's what we're up to. These roundabouts. I seen this little thing here. It says, why do they keep building roundabouts when most idiots have a hard time driving in a straight line? Boy, that's so much true to that, you know. These roundabouts, a roundabout works on the concept of yield. Now, how many people yield nowadays? They don't yield. You know, you're coming on interstate, somebody's coming into our traffic, and they won't stop. They'll probably run you over because they don't know what yield means, you know, because, you know, as we all know, they're idiots, you know. Idiots are everywhere. But yeah, they won't yield. So that's what the roundabout is all about, is coming in and yield. And it will work. Ron says going flying today. Go with 2 friends tomorrow. So cool. So tomorrow, hopefully maybe when you're out, you'll get a chance to pop on the chat when you're on your little travel if you get a chance. If you don't, we know where you're at. But anyways, it all consists on yield, and that's what roundabouts are all about, is just yielding, and that's the reason they don't work. We've got 2 of them around here now, and they're horrible, depending on the traffic and stuff. Yeah, Ron says no one will yield. I know, they do not know what yield means. No wonder driving is so horrific anymore, because I don't know, I guess they don't teach them this stuff anymore, or is it just because because everybody are just idiots? You know, is that the problem there with it? So the concept keeps traffic moving. You know, it's kind of like a 4-way stop where you don't have to stop, but where they forget. There is times that you must stop. That's where you know what they need to do? I just thought of this. Put up signs where they have the yield. It says yield or stop. Because you have to write everything out to everybody every morning now, because they don't listen, you know, or don't have no brains, you know. But that's what they need to do, have signs that says yield or stop, you know. Because if you can't get through by yielding, you must stop, you know. And that's the trouble. And you know, it comes back to, it's the society, it's a me generation. The millennials are all about me. And me is like, oh, me. That's why they don't want to yield, you know. And so that's my rant on millennials. Hey, you know, when it's funny, every time I talk about traffic, I get in a rant, which is okay, because that's, I try to make my point. And I know there's not enough on here listening that I'm going to change the world, and I wouldn't anyways, but at least I get to get it out in the open and get my rants out, so that's the fun part, you know. Says, I think it's the young now. We were all about me. Yeah, it's the young now, because the young kids, it's discipline, it's respect, it's, you know, that's went out the window, you know. It's just, that's the way our society is. It's the young people is not a good road to be traveling down. So welcome to the old people's network. That's what we are. That's why I don't get a lot of people, because the young kids take over YouTube and stuff, and that's why my channel don't grow or nothing, because I'm old, for one. When you turn me on, you don't see this good-looking guy with a mustache here and his hair real weird and charismatic. That's one reason they don't, and I'm not pretty.
Time to resurrect your old moldy oldie.
Yeah, I have a little channel I made up, Old Moldy Oldie. I did that for hell because I was doing some testing, so I made up a little channel to that, and I thought, well, maybe someday I'll do something with it. But that's yeah, I've analyzed why. If you look on YouTube, why a lot of channels don't grow is because they're mainly the older people that try to make a channel and have fun with it, and they don't grow because the young kids ain't gonna listen to us. You know, they don't want to look at us. Rusty 70609, I don't know his damn number, but he is an old guy. He has a lot, and he's funny. I mean, I get a crack out of him because he's an old guy, you know. Honestly, they don't have any respect, so don't have any respect. Well, that's the whole thing, you know. If somebody would hear me ranting on about young kids, they go, you just don't have no respect for those young kids. Well, they don't have no respect for us older people either, so it's the same difference, you know. The kids should be looking for wisdom. You know, I've always kind of prided myself in that, looking to older people for wisdom, because they've been around longer, they've experienced things, and they have the know-how. And so if I can gain something from the kids that, or from the old people, what I'm saying, from the old people, as being a kid, then I'm doing myself better, you know. So I don't know why kids don't learn that concept, how much there is to learn from somebody older. And it's not every kid. There's a lot of great kids out there, you know, but there's a lot that's not, you know. So he said, Old Moldy Oldie is Bob's other channel, so he set up testing. So anyways, yeah, that's, I did that, I don't, it's hard enough keeping one channel going, so I doubt I'll ever resurrect that channel, you know. Hey, how many of you guys, are there actually people out there that make their beds every morning? We do. If I don't do it, Sue will do it. I mean, between us, we make it. It takes us 2 seconds to make it, but I wonder how many people actually out there make their bed. It looks neater, you know. All right, there's Tammy. Good morning, Tammy. How you doing? I'm ranting on about old people, or young people. I'm the old people, so we're just having fun. So yeah, I don't know. Ron, do you make your bed? Tammy, do you make your bed? I can ask Sue, but I know she does, because it's the same bed I
you can't make yours because when you get up, because I'm still in it.
Well, that's it, you know. Ron says they don't care. It's not about them. Very few have respect. Yeah, it is. Oh, Tammy makes her bed. Good for you. It's like, but see, I'm kind of anal about things. I like everything neat. I like things in its place, and some people aren't that way, but, you know. Yeah, I don't always make it because Sue's still in it because I'm rarely is Sue up before me. Danny says I'm in. So yeah, rarely does Sue beat me up. Well, once in a while I get a couple black eyes that she beats me up. You know, I don't worry about Sue beating me up. Wah. You know. Then I saw this other little thing. This thing says, I can't sleep. I just know right now that at this very moment someone's spelling something, misspelling something on the internet. You ever get these idiots that'll will correct your spelling?
The spell police.
Yeah, the spell police, you know.
Grammar police.
Or the grammar police. Oh, is that proper English? I don't give a shit if it's proper English. Do I look like I care? And but yeah, do they lay in bed at night worrying about somebody misspelled something? Worse yet is when they've reread everything, you know, ISO, LOL. I use that one, but ISL. I see this all the time. The community page, ISO. What the hell does that mean? In search. We'll write the goddamn thing out then, you know. It's like, he said, Ron, nothing wrong with that.
Uh-oh.
It says, did I go off?
Yep.
Okay.
Back on.
Back on. So I see that my OS It says OSB Studio. That's what I use here. It said it disconnected and connected back. So.
Yeah, it streamed real quick there.
Okay. So we're back. We're back. You know, so that's good. So anyways, I thought I'd throw that out about spelling and making your bed.
Cassie decided to make herself heard.
Hey, talk about kids. Look at this here. It says, you must be proud of all the weight you've lost. An old lady talking to a kid with his pants hanging down around his knees. All right. Talk about kids. What the hell's with that? You know, walking around with your damn underwear hanging out. And
jacket and shirt 6 times too big.
Yeah, big old jacket. Hey, why this hat? Look at this hat on backwards. Why the hell? You know, why do you wear a hat? Well, usually the bill gives you sunshade from your eyes. Well, these milidiots will put their hat on backwards. Even older guys will do it. I don't know who started that, but he's stupid. I don't know. This is all I think is they're idiots. You know, they're everywhere. They gotta call this the idiot page. Change our thing.
That's right. You get
welcome to the idiot channel. We'll call this the idiot channel. On it. Tammy said, I used to think that would be a fad. Unfortunately, not.
It stuck around.
Oh yeah, that the hat thing. It's like I see a lot of it. It's like
or the pants thing.
Yeah, the hat thing don't really hurt nothing. The pants thing, I don't know. I guess it doesn't hurt nothing. It's just stupid, you know.
Well, it's a way that police use to catch the kids because the kids can't run away from them with their pants down.
That's true.
Like that.
And they earring themselves all up, and then they get in trouble, and they are able to identify, like who's the crook, who did this, you know. Well, he had a certain tattoo on his arm, and he had a hoodie, a big old coat on, and his pants hanging around his knees. And oh, there he is, you know. Well,
be careful, we're profiling him.
I don't give a shit if we profile them, you know. They get, well, yeah, you're picking on them. It's like, yeah, hell right, I'm picking on them.
Cassie sees the chicken.
So I'm having a blast this morning picking on young kids. Hey, if we have any young kids watch, I'm sorry, it's just the way it is. Do me a favor, if there's a young kid come on here, do a rant. Go on about me and share it on all pages about me. You know, go ahead and just spread it out and tell everybody how I'm an idiot and stuff. You know, go ahead and do that. I love it. So yeah, go ahead and pick on me. I got thick skin. I can handle it. Oh well.
Cassie wanted down. Did you hear?
Yeah, I heard Cassie's up and she wanted off. She probably wanted a drink of water or something. You know. Danny says, but I don't want to see someone's underwear or worse. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to see anybody's underwear or worse. You know, it's like, yeah, I don't. You're killing me. I can actually kill myself. It's funny to me. It's fun just going rants like that. You know, you can let it out. You know. All right, we got one more thing here.
Ron's getting trouble-only tomorrow.
Oh, Ron's getting trouble-only. Wow, that sounds good. I haven't had any since, your sister, Sue's sister, sent us trouble-only and Swiss cheese down.
Oh, that's right.
From Holmes County, Ohio at Christmas. Mm-hmm. And that was so good. Ate it right up.
You have to explain it to Tammy.
Trouble-only is a...
Have you ever had it, Tammy?
Yeah, I don't know if you've ever had it. It's only made in Trail, Ohio, up in the Amish country. And it's bologna. It's about this big around in a ring. And it looks like kind of big sausage.
It looks like a summer sausage.
Like a summer sausage, but it's bologna and it's smoked. And we grew up with it, and like I said, we lived right around Trail, Ohio, and that's why they call it Trail bologna. And you only see it. They've been distributing areas. There's a place here in Florida. I found it. Ron said there's one there in Greenwood that you can find it. Ron said he ordered 6 rings, so it's good. Some people I've shared it with, and they say I don't know if it's good, but I guess it's one of those things that either you love it or you don't think much of it, you know. But growing up with it, that was kind of our thing. Was Trail bologna, you know.
And Holmes County Swiss cheese.
And Holmes County Swiss cheese. They just make good cheese in Holmes County. Yeah, I bet you love it, Tammy. It's good. Most people really like a little Trail bologna and Swiss cheese. You know, eat them together. They're delicious, you know. So
we used to eat it with on Saturday nights when I was a younger kid. We'd have a ring of Trail bologna, brick of Swiss cheese. Then we get dill pickles and Ritz crackers.
Yeah.
And that would be our snacks when we'd sit around and play cards on Saturday night.
And that was your snack.
Yeah.
So
that would be our
anyways,
dinner.
Ron's going to be in for a treat with some of that. That's good stuff, you know. All right, got one more thing to talk about. You know, I think a lot of us can always use some money. So, hey, would you walk across the street butt naked right now for $1,000 cash? Yes or no? So everybody can answer me. You know, I think my husband would love that combination. Oh, it's great. So anyway, right now, everybody answer me. Would you walk across the street right now butt naked for $10,000 cash? You're damn right I would. You know?
I know you would.
I wouldn't care about it. It's everybody else's problem. If they saw me butt naked, it's
Not
like,
me.
it's like, I'll do it. $10,000. So Sue said she wouldn't. Yeah, right now, man, I'm stripping them off.
But ask me if I would slap somebody for it. You
Oh
betcha.
yeah, you can stop them, but I'd walk across the street naked. I don't give a thing. Danny says I think my neighbors would pay me not to. Hey, I'll go for that too.
See
Yeah.
here. See, I said we don't have $10,000 to pay you, but
Yeah, that would be good too. They'd pay. So we haven't heard Ron yet. Ron, will you walk across the street butt naked for $10,000 right now? Sue said she wouldn't. Tammy, I bet Tammy would. Oh, Ron said no problem. Yeah, no problem. So, it's like, yeah, what would you do for certain amounts of money? Well, I would definitely do that. I wouldn't think much. I wouldn't. Oh, heck yes, you know. It's, I feel sorry for everybody who happens to look out the window, and chances are nobody will even see you. I mean, I bet I could walk across the neighbors, and they would never see me, you know. You know, she said, I'm laughing as hard as you, Sue. Well, the only other big thing is in today's stupid society, I'd probably get arrested for indecent exposure.
That's right.
And I agree, it would be indecent. If I walked across, that would be indecent. It's like, it'd be gross.
it's not enough money for me to do it.
Oh, it's enough for me. Definitely enough for me. You know, less than that. You know, probably $1,000 would do it.
And a new fish tank.
Okay, so Patreon and people on YouTube, send me money and I'll walk across naked and Sue will videotape it. This is a challenge.
We don't have to videotape it. It would be on our security channel.
It'd be, yeah, you would probably see it on the news.
Yeah.
Ron says, hell, I'd drop my paint and bend over for the neighbors. So, Jan said when I was young, someone dared me to drive through town with my top off. I did it. Another person noticed. Oh, man.
Okay, are we talking your shirt top or your convertible top?
Oh, I think she thinks her top off. Your, Tata's hanging out, you know. See, you know, when you get older, you have this advantage that most people don't care. You know, it's like, oh, you saw me naked. It's like, you don't care because you're older, and what does it matter? We've all seen somebody or something naked, and it's just like, I'm over it, you know? It's like I don't care.
I've been going down the road a couple times.
Yeah, all my glory. That's what she said, all her glory. Okay, I better get out of here before I get in trouble. And so, hey, if you're watching this later on, get naked. No, if you're watching this later on,
Who says that we're not now?
well, see, I got my yellow shirt on. Sue's naked. The dogs are naked. So, anyways, leave comments, questions. Why do I act the way I do? You know, give us thumbs up.
Bob made me do it.
I made her do it. Yeah. Yeah. Share this with your friends if you want to gross them out. And if they're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button, because look, all you're missing by not subscribing. So you never know what you might hear on that. So. And he says, glad caught this one. Needed a good laugh. You never know how they're going to go. Some days they're just kind of belay here, and other days like they can be good. So, all right, we're heading out here for today. Everybody enjoy your Sunday. See everybody on tomorrow. See what we can come up with. Maybe I'll do it naked. Who knows? So, everybody have a good Sunday. Talk to everybody later.